Hola, how do you do? My name is Jennifer. So today's video blog is about the power of testimonies. I'm basically gonna talk about the point of testimonies and the effect it can have and why it's necessary. Okay, so I went home this weekend mainly because my mom was going to give a testimony at the Igbo church that we go to, that my family goes to every Saturday and sometimes during the week. So the testimony was basically about how God brought my family out of like basically the pits of hell. My mom, my dad, and my other brothers, they went through a lot this past few months, probably I guess the past year since June, and just mainly like a lot of stuff, me straying away, my brother straying away, my mom stressing out, my dad stressing out, blames being pointed at each other, things like that. And so she just basically gave her testimony about how her friend invited her to the church, and they prayed together, and in that my mom's relationship with God started to grow, and she just had faith, and eventually I came back, I got saved. My brother, we're still working on him, but he's back now. So basically gave testimony about that, and my mom made a lot of food to feed the congregation, so it was really, really great. And it just made me realize, like, this church, okay, people have been given testimonies many times at that church, and I've given my testimony a few times, and people give testimonies at ENCM, and I just realized, like, I didn't just realize, but I've noticed that testimonies mean a lot. Like, whenever I give my testimonies, it's like, okay, I'm just giving it, but I don't ever realize how powerful it is, and how heartfelt, that just how captivating it is for people, and how much it can change people's lives. So like the first time I gave it was at ENCM, and it was awkward afterwards because it's like I wonder how they're gonna look at me, but then I got over it. And another time was whenever I just talked to friends one on one, things like that. I gave one at an encounter, and I told the roots. I gave the root, like what first started it, and then I gave one during a Res Week in front of hundreds of people, and now that was crazy. I low key felt like Moses, like going up there. I just felt so like whoa, but I knew God was gonna bring me through. God used me and spoke through me, and I realized that my testimony, though it may not mean anything to me. Of course it means something to me, but though I cannot see how much it affects people, like the gravity of it is crazy. Like I touch people's heart that I didn't even know I would touch. People are so like, wow, if she's able to do this, then I can do this, or she's able to talk about this, that means I can come to terms with this, or Jesus can help me with this. And that's just the power of testimonies. Like, for especially with my testimony is rare. Like, you don't have a lot of people that talk about this. You always hear like the typical, no father growing up, or I had sex a lot, drugs, like the typical things. And like mine, sorry I'm so vague. I'm gonna talk about mine later on in the upcoming blogs. But basically, like, I realized that testimonies are so crucial, and you need to give. The more and more you give your testimony, the more and more it becomes easier, and the more and more God blesses people through you. And I love being used as an instrument. I love God using me as a tool. And I realize I've always tried to like, I've been praying for a special gift, the gift of prophecy. But I realize, like, I have the gift of advice and knowledge, and as I continue to get into the Word and continue to really listen to God, He will continue to speak through me as I obey the Holy Spirit. And if I keep obeying the Holy Spirit and give my testimonies, like, people's lives will be changed. And maybe not instantly, but they will know in their heart, wow, this girl was here and now she's here. Like, that's crazy. So testimonies are very powerful. Sorry I'm vague with mine especially, but I'll give part two later on. But yeah, speak up, man. Silence is deadly. Give your testimony. Spread the gospel. Tell people about Jesus. That's the best favor you can do for people. Give away your faith. Like, that's the best gift you can give. The gift of Jesus Christ. God gave us Jesus Christ. Best gift ever. Yeah, keep telling your testimonies, man. Grow in love. Peace out.